Well, according to the West Virginia Bureau for Public Health, about 50 babies out of every 1,000 are born with neonatal abstinence syndrome or born with an addiction to drugs. This problem shows no sign of slowing down, so Newswatch reporter Anna Saunders sat down with a local physical therapist who's been in this fight for over a decade.
Sydney Chamberlain was working in the NICU in Beckley about 20 years ago when she began noticing an increase in babies born with an addiction to drugs caused by the mother's usage during pregnancy. Now she works in the Clay County schools, in West Virginia Birth to 3 in Fayette County, and with a nonprofit agency called To the Moon and Back on the front line of what is now a crisis.
So we've been seeing these children for years, and the numbers just keep getting bigger and bigger. There are times on my schedule where over 50% of the children on my caseload are substance exposed or with NAS. And what we're quickly realizing is these children struggle not just from the time that they're withdrawing from the medications, but they're having challenges over the course of their lifetime.
These challenges are evident now in classrooms. Teachers are dealing with students who were born with NAS or had some form of exposure to active drug use and now have the tendency to have behavioral issues as well as physical ones.
It's getting a lot of attention in the educators' world, and we need to continue to just raise awareness because these kids aren't bad, they're just different, and we need to approach them differently to help them survive and thrive, because otherwise these kids are going to be dependent on the system and not necessarily contributing to society as they get older.
So for Chamberlain, a big part of it is being able to provide resources to teachers, but also the families, which is why last week she presented in D.C. at the National Rural Health Association Policy Institute about the need for more resources for teachers, more intervention for families, and more support from the community.
I presented what real life is looking like and why that community aspect of it is critical, because we need like warm handoffs, we need wraparound services. There's so much we need to be doing for these families.
With an increase in the numbers of babies born addicted, as well as the evident impact in the classroom, Chamberlain presses on and hopes to work herself out of a job.
Until all children have the same opportunities no matter where they live in West Virginia, we're not doing enough.
Reporting in Fayette County, I'm Anna Saunders, Newswatch.